Information tonight out of Newport News. Police have identified 20-year-old Breonna Patterson as the victim of a deadly shooting. It happened early this morning on Myrtle Line Drive in the City Line Apartments. 13 News Now reporter Nico Clemens spoke to the victim's loved ones today.
I'm so sorry, Bree. She was loved. She had people that loved her.
A tragedy in Newport News.
She didn't deserve that.
A young mother is dead. Her 1-year-old baby girl, now forced to grow up without her mother.
That's Bree. That's her baby. That's Bella. She didn't deserve it, yo. She didn't deserve what she got.
Police say someone shot and killed 20-year-old Breonna Patterson inside her home here at City Line Apartments. Lakeisha McCrae is devastated. She says she helped raise Patterson ever since she was 12 years old.
She lived at my house. She spent nights. She ate at my house.
McCrae describes Patterson as outgoing and loved by everyone.
She used to joke a lot about everything.
The shooting happened early Wednesday morning before 4 on Modeling Drive. Crime scene tape surrounding the home for hours. McCrae says she saw Patterson just last night. McCrae says Patterson was trying to do everything to give her daughter a better life.
That was her pride and joy, and she wanted to make sure that she did anything to be there for Bella.
And police haven't told us anything about a suspect, so if you know anything about this tragic, deadly shooting here at City Line Apartments, please call the crime line. In Newport News, I'm Nico Clemens, 13 News Now.